Hey everybody, great to be here on this Wednesday evening to preview Doncaster Mile Day and Caulfield also on this Saturday. Now, I'm starting a new thing. I'm going to recap last week and say how many winners I got. I got 3 winners. Those included Coruscate at Bendigo, got Very Elegant and Quick Thinker at Rose Hill. So that is that. We're getting straight on to Doncaster Mile Day at Ramwick. Very tough card, but I think we can find some winners. Race 1 is the Group 3 Kindergarten Stakes over the 1100 metres. I think Damaged ran super in a maiden at Warwick Farm in a field of 7, winning by 2.5 lengths with the fastest 800 metre last sectional of the day. Awkward draw, but J-Mac can figure that out from there, and hopefully he can prove too strong with it. Rulership also was my Blue Diamond tip, but it pulled up lame, so I'm leading towards Damaged. Now race 2 is the Group 3 Carbine Club Stakes over the 1600 metres. I think there's 2 winning chances here, Reloaded and Kubrick. Now, Reloaded is the $2 favourite, but they're both trained by Chris Waller. J-Mac has ridden Reloaded his past 3 starts, now gets on Kubrick. I'm not really sure what that means in terms of Chris Waller thinks Kubrick's got a better chance. So, both of them. Don't know which one I'm going to pick yet. Race 3 is the Country Championship, 1400 metres. Roughy because there's about Melbourne Cup field in there, so Grazie Belle. I think it's about $18. It's going well. It's got a 33% winning strike rate. It's been running in some good races and it eats up the soft track, so that should go close as well. Now race 4, Group 3 Adrian Knox Stakes. I think there's a $2.30 favourite, Colette. Yeah, that's just in red hot form at the moment. One, it's past 2 or 3, and yeah, it can continue here as well. Race 5, the Chairman's Quality over 2600 metres. It's a Group 2, and I'm actually confident, and he's over $10. Gaelic Chieftain. He's third up, which is a big tick. He is also got the blinkers on, which is a tick. Now, he hasn't been going as well this preparation as last preparation when he placed in the Metropolitan third up, but his best is good enough, and at $13 is an absolute steal. Race 6, the first of the Group 1s, the English Sires. Group 1, 1400 metres. This horse ran third in the Golden Slipper, lightly raced Mamaragan. Yes, I think it's got a really good chance of winning because it ran third in the Golden Slipper, won by Farnan. This field isn't as strong, and I think it will be too strong. Race 7 is the Group 1 Australian Derby over the 2400 metres. There is a $3 favourite, and his name is Castel Vecchio. He won the race a couple of weeks ago with Craig Williams on. Craig Williams doesn't ride him. He gets J-Mac on. He's a good rider, but he's never ridden him before. I don't think that'll matter. Gets cover, and I think proves too strong. Now, race 8, the TJ Smith, Group 1, 1200 metres. This is a good field. Jumps from gate 1, Nature Strip. Running at a strong 1200 metres, I don't think is a problem, because it beats Santa Ana Lane down the straight at Flemington, but Santa Ana Lane had issues. Race against it again, I think from gate 1, has early speed, just gets to the front easily, and we've seen what he can do. Now race 9 is the Group 1 Doncaster Mile, which is the feature of the day over the 1600 metres. I've gone with 2, and they're both over $15-ish. So the first one's Quacker Jack. I think it placed in the Ajax, I think. Can it be winning a Group 1? I'm not too sure, but maybe from gate 1 it definitely gets the best run. Doesn't have to do a lot of work from gate 1, but might need some help getting out, and colding. It hasn't been very well suited to the Caulfield conditions, especially its first run where the pattern was against it, and then the All-Star Mile where it just wasn't suited to Caulfield at all. Now it gets back to Sydney, and it's going to be a big plus for it. In the last race, race 10, PJ Bell, it's a Group 3 over the 1200 metres, another short price favourite, Rubisaki. I just have to stick with it. Won for me on Newmarket Handicap Day, and it'll definitely be winning again as well. That's why it's $2.30. Now getting on to Caulfield, and race 1 is a 2-year-old handicap over the 1100 metres. There's a $2.80 favourite, Forever Free. I loved what it did at Ballarat. It sat first off a strong tempo and still held on. Beat Fixated, who beat Geist, who is also running in this race and is a good chance in the Blue Diamond Preview. So that's a big tick for me. Forever Free can just go at its easy pace, and I can see it winning. Now race 2, a handicap over the 2500 metres. My best of the day, and it's not even the favourite, like Kyrgyz. It disappointed as expected first up, but it came back at Mornington and really fired. It looks like it's spot on. It's peaking, ready to peak third up, and Ben Mellum going on is a big plus. And gate 5, it should get an awesome run, like Kyrgyz should be winning. Now race 3, benchmark 70 out of 1400 metres. Anyone can win this, but I've gone Turn the Tide. Barrier 12 is the only concern, but it'll definitely win if it gets cover and the race shape suits, I guess. Race 4, 3-year-old fillies handicap over the 1400 metres, and another roughie, but I think it can do it. Exalita. It is $21, but it I think it placed at Sandown last preparation behind Zeelong, who is a great horse. It's also been running against listed. I think it ran in the race won by Excess Funds. There's no Excess Funds in this race, so yeah, it can definitely, each way will be good. Now race 5 is another 3-year-old handicap over the 1100 metres. This one is also a roughie, Defiant Dancer. It ran well at Sandown first up, and it is better suited second up and to Caulfield. So Luke Nolan going on. Gate 3 should get a nice run, and it will be producing late. Pardon me. Now race 6, a handicap over 1000 metres. Lots of horses resuming here. I'm having trouble splitting Parsifal and Vainstream. Parsifal first up. I love this horse because every time I tip it, it wins for me. But I might not tip it because Vainstream, it's had a lot of runs this preparation, but it did beat Bivouac, who then went on to win a Group 1, and it ran really well. I think it was at Mornington 2 weeks ago, so Vainstream could be a winning chance. Now race 7 is a 3-year-old handicap over the 1600 metres. Another 2 horse here, Russian Camelot and the Lifeline. Russian Camelot can miss the start, and from gate 2, I think it'll be okay. $2.50 is a bit short though, considering that it's a big horse and it probably is better suited to Flemington, but Caulfield probably shouldn't be a problem. The Lifeline, on the other hand, ran well behind Chuckaluck at Mornington, gets a big weight swing on it, and from gate 4, the only horse that likes to settle in the lead, which will be good for its chances, so $20 maybe each way. Race 8, a benchmark 90 over the 1400 metres, Benatuade. 5 starts on the good track for nothing at all, but it did run 1.5 lengths behind Sylvia's Mother at Mornington. Not Mornington, Flemington. But Sylvia's Mother is a good horse. We saw it as favourite for a Group 1 Coolmore Classic. So Benatuade is good at Caulfield, and it'll be good in that race. Last race, race 9, a benchmark 90 over the 2,000 metres, Solsamore. About 750, it's the top weight. From gate 5, it gets an awesome run, and it should be running over the top of them. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. What type of video should I do? I'm getting bored with all these just horse racing previews. I need something new, so leave down there, down there, what you think I should do. But Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and go like Kyrgyz.